Get ready to rev up those fryers and say that even the fixed 06 has glitches in the comments section, because a person in YouTube chat, probably about a week ago at this point, and I am so sorry, I cannot remember your name. It's going to be one of those, they're going to type a comment saying that they were the one that told me about this, and I'm going to immediately remember, but I scanned like all my previous YouTube live streams in the past week and just could not find him, so I apologize for it. This is actually something that retired P06 speedrunner and glitch finder Kariru found a long time ago, but I had either forgotten about it or he had never mentioned it to me, or whatever the situation was there. And what I really like about this is that it's not really a glitch, it's more of just an understanding of the game mechanics and how they work in order to get Supersonic into a place he's not really supposed to be, and I'll let Stream Me take it away. Just for a little context on this, back in the Shadow release of P06, we had a way to skip getting on the Orca with Sonic and switching to Tails and eventually making it to the trigger so that we could completely skip the Tails section and the Orca cutscene. And there was a person in chat, they suggested a way to do this trick in the current Silver release. And, oops, I need one more. You need the Rainbow Gem in order to do this. So Supersonic's actually required for the skip, which is pretty cool. You're also gonna need the straight homing attack, and then optionally, you can have level 3 Purple Gem as well. So what we're gonna do here is we're going to transform into Supersonic on the boardwalk, like the old days when we used Supersonic in the Mach Speed section. So we'll transform right here. And this part, I don't actually know if it's like RNG, but we need the Rainbow Gem to be at level 3, because if we do 1, 2, dang it. So this doesn't work because I need to do the 4 jump and not the 3 jump. Okie dokie, so trying this again, we are going to get the 4 one this time. I was told if I press the buttons faster, I get it more likely. Okay, and then we wait until it hits the top, and then we Arrow of Light and almost make it. Dude, how did I do this the first time? So it's like 1, 2, 3. Let's go, baby! See you later, Tails. So, we are over here with Supersonic, and the first reason this would not be faster than just doing it normally is in order to have an ounce of a chance of getting to the section trigger over here, we need the Sky Gem. You can't use the gems while you're Supersonic, so you have to sit here and wait until Supersonic until you run out of rings. Okay, so now that we are out of super form, like I said, back in the Shadow release, what we could do is we could get on top of this lighthouse and we could throw the Sky Gem this way and spin dash off of it, and that would give us a massive boost. But to say that Chaos took that personally would be a bit of an understatement, because there are massive invisible walls around the section trigger here. In addition, the section trigger between the Shadow and the Silver release went from like, so it used to be right here, like right above the gate. Now it's like all the way up here. Unfortunately, even with the Sky Gem, I'm not gonna say it's impossible because Kariru exists, but it's very unlikely that you could actually completely skip Tails here. Like, the walls are just enormous, and they're everywhere. But what we can do, I thought this was so fun because it reminds me of doing things like I used to watch Darkspine Sonic's old 06 videos of like getting to Shadow section and Wave Ocean as Blaze and stuff, is you can fire the Sky Gem this way, and the invisible walls go pretty far around that part of the stage, but not over here. So just like Retail 06, we can actually, and this is why I suggested to get the Purple Gem to level 3, you can actually come over to Shadow section and run around. So yeah, it's pretty cool. You can see the, I don't know what the actual effect is called, but the new effect of the light here on the ground. You can also see it in Shadow's story, but obviously not during the daytime. To get back, it's actually pretty simple if you want to. You can just do, of course, the little Purple Gem strat, and then you can just Blue Gem, Purple Gem around this here. The collision's only one-sided. Or I don't even know if there's collision there. You might not even need to do the Sky Gem on top of the lighthouse for that. Now, you may be wondering, well, Stelmo, what happens if you hit the switch? Well, when you hit the switch, the cutscene doesn't know what to do because the Orca that Sonic is supposed to be riding on is right here. But we never triggered Tails, and we never triggered the initial cutscene, so yeah, things just kind of break. The invisible walls don't go away or anything. We see the egg carrier fly by, and a funny thing about this is you can see that the egg carrier just, like, stops after a certain time, obviously because it doesn't need to continue going because you've already transitioned to Mach speed. As far as I know, there's nothing that happens if you, like, take Sonic to the... I'll try here. The invisible wall is really high, though. So, yeah, I don't even think we can get to the Orca. Like, the invisible walls are just so high. Can you go back to Tails? You can, but I think that swapping to Tails via the Amigo trigger and not like the cutscene of the Orca also breaks this. But I think what it does is it makes it to where the cutscene camera activates, but like nothing happens. Just for a little bit of fun too, I wanted to add on a glitch that Nuclear Orange 7, who's like a person that's recently come into the Sonic PO6 speedrunning community and has just been obliterating Silver's campaign and finding all sorts of tech and figuring out how to utilize the tech we've already found with him to just get some ridiculously low times in his campaign. And in their testing, they found a little something that you can do with Amy, which of course Beats told me about and I had some fun with on stream. Oh, right, you wanted me to do the Amy thing. So like just spam hammer here. Gotta make sure she doesn't leave the floor on the outer end of the loop. Make sure it's parallel forward. Okay. You store speed like Mario 64? No way. So like I just do this a bunch? No, I didn't. Oh, I see it. I see her her running animation. So then if I just... So can you do it infinitely and store speed infinitely then? Oh my god! Oh, you know I'm making the Amy's actually the fastest character in Sonic PO6. Sonic ain't escaping this time. I'm trying to think if there's anywhere in Dusty Desert that you can do that in. Oh, it looked like I was gaining speed there. Oh, hold up. I think I got it. If you
Just you wait. Trigger.
Oh my. So if you want to replicate that yourself, all you have to do is go to one of those two spots I showed in the video and just continually hammer jump and hold forward, because for whatever reason, when Amy doesn't get sent off the ground in her hammer jump, she just retains all the speed she gets from it, and it just continuously builds and builds and stacks until you teleport across the stage, kind of like it was there. Really wish she had more sections. I didn't put it in the video, but I also messed around in the End of the World demo build that Chaos gave me a long time ago for SGDQ 2024 to see if I could find any places to do anything in Amy's White Acropolis. Unfortunately, there wasn't anything there, so I couldn't, you know, get the clout of showcasing a thing that isn't released for PO6 yet. But regardless, I really hope you enjoyed this video. It was a bit of a different rant, but it was fun all the same. And shoutouts again to the guy that sort of was the catalyst for me attempting this. So thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one.